New Orleans has always been a music city.
Live music 7 nights a week, it's what we're known for.
More music to the square inch, probably more than any other place in the world.
You can just go around New Orleans any night of the week, not just Saturday.
Cafe Brazil, that famous Maple Leaf Bar.
Tipitina's.
Frenchman Street in the Meridian. Right down the street from DBA.
Just a way of life down here.
It's sort of this melting pot of styles that have come from all over.
Funk and groove.
A lot of more jazz.
We have a brass band in the city.
Bounce music. Second liners.
Anything from soul to bluegrass.
That's right.
And anything in between.
New Orleans feeds the musicians here on the ingredients that we have.
We want to understand how it is that New Orleans musicians have this kind of singular flavor.
Well, I tell you, that's a long story.
From the very beginning, New Orleans was peculiarly itself.
You had everything related to the Gulf and the Caribbean.
You know, you get that with New Orleans being a port town, as well as a very old town.
Kunjan, that's coming down the river. The blues, that's coming down the river. All the work songs associated with the Mississippi River, they end up in New Orleans.
You've got a confluence of French influences, Spanish influences, various African influences.
Congo Square, this is where the first African drums was being beaten.
So all those bits of culture percolated here and resulted in a city unlike any other in North America.
The place where the musicians mix it up the most is the streets.
The 9th Ward is different than the 6th Ward or the 7th, 13th Ward, Uptown. Every place in New Orleans has its own style of music.
New Orleans is not a place where musical genres are walled off from each other.
I try to play with everybody, you know, as long as I keep playing.
A lot of the brass band guys, what they listen to at home is a lot of hip hop and R&B and stuff like that. The hip hop dudes listen to the brass band stuff, and it's not so like clear cut.
It's a very small, incestuous musical community here.
It's really a big, huge family.
You don't know what I know, and you ain't been where I'm going.
Well, what I like about New Orleans and about the music scene in New Orleans is the collaborative nature of it all.
Such an amazing mix of people come through our studio.
Alan Toussaint,
John Boutte,
Rebirth Brass Band,
Big Chief Bo Dallas,
Walter Wolfman Washington,
Irma Thomas, the Big Frida.
world-class musicians.
The artists that we've admired over the years or that inspired us or that we just thought were part of something interesting going on right now.
On Yakame, all these great artists, they're being called to collaborate with Galactic's tracks, with Galactic's ideas. That's some powerful shit.
They have become a part of the tradition.
All these cats have different styles of music, but it's all related to New Orleans music.
It actually makes a lot of sense when you hear them all together, with Galactic being the through line that's connecting all these dots.
I've always tried to make it so that I'm pushing that forward. But I think that in order to push the tradition forward, you have to fully understand the tradition.
Yakame, to me, seems like the perfect synthesis of old and new.
When I first took a little nibble at it, it was so intriguing, I had to get involved.
None of the artists on Yakame, if left to their own devices, would do exactly this. They're pulling all of these singers outside their normal orbit.
That's not just one side of New Orleans, it's all the New Orleans that we see.
It's something you can only get in New Orleans. It doesn't exist anywhere else.
Whatever New Orleans is going to be, I want to be a part of that.
In the wee hours of the morning, we're still playing music.
Their heart and soul, when they begin to perform, you hear that heart and soul of Galactic, and you hear all of that energy that we all have. Music is always about going someplace. It really has moved on, and I'm glad to see that.
It did a whole new thing. A whole new thing.
Dark water.